Fraizer out of the backcourt. And Walt looking very cool. Running one-hander. It's good. Stolen by Fraizer. Down the lane with the floater, but it's good. West across the midcourt. Unlooses to Fraizer. Drives ahead of the field. Down the lane. Layup is good. The New York Knickerbockers have won the 1969-70 World Championship.
Lacey Haywood, Barry Price, and Archibald.
So on that exchange, the Celtics 4+1 got the East at 9-point lead.
Manager with the inbounds for Fraizer. Fraizer cuts to the head of the foul circle. Fraizer turns side.
Bradley stays outside against Reardon this time. Fraizer goes up. He's got two more. It's 86.
On the lead. On the right side, Bradley. Bradley cuts left. Gives to Fraizer. Fraizer makes his move on Salas. Turnaround. Jumps.
The East with the lead. Havlicek passes off into the corner. Back from McAdoo to Elvin. Elvin to Fraizer. Goodrich has him. Goes in anyway.
Havlicek holds on. Fires down low. Pulls it away. Intercepted by Fraizer. He's across the midcourt line to the right sideline. Now spins the other way. Cutting on White. Pulls up. Jumper.
The Pearl at his peak was to see a true showman, a performer, an artist.
Earl Monroe has become one of the outstanding players in the league in his initial season.
Earl the Pearl can drive any guard crazy.
He dribbled with the ball as if it was a yo-yo.
You can't teach what Earl Monroe did. Earl was born with that dip in his hip, that glide in his stride.
Knicks are Haganay.
Slowing the ball down, but now since the All-Star break, they're moving. There's Van Bredikov trying to go for the steal. Earl the Pearl. Boy, he'll hit that. Off to the Earl the Pearl. 33 years old, and he still has it. He can play with anybody. All game. Out to McMillan. What they'll do is they'll bring Lonnie Shelton in later. They think he gets in foul trouble early if they start the game, I'll tell you. Here's Bernard King. Boy, what a touch.
Tough, very tough rookie. One of the top rookies in the league.
Willis Reed, the only player in Knicks history to have his uniform number retired, number 19. Monroe. This night, one of the fine field goal percentage shooters in the NBA, coming in her 8th. Here's Monroe. Look at the timing on that shot. The Knicks with a 29-24 lead. Williamson trying to stay with Monroe. Boy, that's a tough shot. That's 14 points for Super John.
Looks very good. Very good to him.
And the lead of the Knicks has been cut to 1, 35-34. Nets trying to win 3 in a row after losing 16 in a row in the first half.
No, he played a super first quarter, and he sat down for 9 minutes of this game.
Williams to Monroe, and he comes right back in.
Freebies. He works very hard on his free throws.
That's with the lead. Butch Beard has the ball for the Knicks. Third meeting of the year. Spencer Haywood. Well, he can do things with the ball. Monroe. They're looking for their 12th win. Last year, they ended up winning 22, broken up by Monroe. To Beard. And Beard scored, and he's been fouled. Welcome to the Rutgers Activity Center. Gary Bender and Gus Johnson. Our score, 79-76. The Knicks have spurted on top after tying this game up 76 all. And look at Monroe. 20 points for Monroe.
Tremendous shooting game from the floor. He gets the ball, makes his move, gives a nice jump in the air, releases it, boom, he gets hit on the arm.
20 points. He doesn't play go down. He's the kind of guy that can bring you back if he starts streaking from outside.
And that's just what he is, too.
Oh, what a play by Monroe. He is just
on the floor right now. Makes a nice off-balance fadeaway shot.
Captain of the Knicks, number 30, Bernard King.
Tied. We played a little over 3 minutes, and Bernard King unties it. He's fouled. Do is take jump shots from the outside.
All over Jeff Turner, right. So he's having a real tough night.
That's one way to get out of guarding Bernard King, get 3 quick fouls. They let him go right around him that time. And the Knicks still lead by 1. And Sparrow with the basketball. Inside, Bernard King threw it up anyway. Turner's got 4 fouls.
Well, coordinator, so he's going to have to come up with another cool offensive player in the game today. But
Otis Birdsong. Oh, here it comes. Walker against Michael Ray, but he gave it to Bernard King, gave it to Bailey. slipped out of
Kansas City.
You got that kind of touch, boy. There's not too many bad shots. That's not bad touch there by Bernard King.
Otis Birdsong, one of the best in the game, going without it.
Bailey got it to Bernard King. See you later. 15-12. The Knicks on top. Bernard King's got 11 of the Knicks' 15 points.
And it looks like
Birdsong, nice hesitation move. And the rebound, Bernard King. He wants to run. And it's a one-man fast break. Great pass. Last game here at the Garden. Ball back to Walker, and the Knicks get the ball. So 2 Bannister misses. First one long, the second short. And Bernard King, McKenna got hit in the mind
to pick up the charging foul. As you see King getting around Williams. McKenna right there. If he had just stood there instead of
Birdsong a miss. I don't know why Michael Ray said that. That was off the Knicks. Bernard King and
a John Kelly is saying, who can I put in next? Kavanaugh's hands, so he was trying to save it for
Ray Richardson.
And if Richardson plays, if King plays Richardson on the offensive end, that means that King is going to have to work a lot defensively. And he gets away with it. The last 2 that Jaminski was partly the fault as well.
No, and Rick Berry was probably calling for the ball. He
wanted to shoot it.
He wanted to shoot it even though he's sitting behind the TV camera. 30-24, the Knickerbockers. Bernard King now with 19 points in the period. 30-24, the Knicks by 6. Butch called this one on the line. He said, I don't think right now, the way New Jersey is hurting, that they have anybody to guard Bernard King. Bernard King got it to Spiro. Got it to Bernard King.
Make sure that he keeps his best offensive player in 76 consecutive games. So it's still.
All right, the Knicks lead is 6 now with the ball. 5:50 to play in the half. Bernard King got it over Michael Ray Richardson. Bernard King has 25 points with 5:11 to play in the period. It's going to be more. 27 for
one-man offensive show by the New York Knicks. Bernard King against the New Jersey Nets.
Unbelievable. I'm going to get it from him, you know.
Hey, he's an old former teammate. I made him what he is today.
And that's what he wants to talk to you about. All right, Bernard King got away from Michael Ray and hit this shot. Layups, Butch. And the Knicks hold the ball now with a 10-point lead. Fans want Bernard to go. He does. He hit it. Bernard King. Yeah, he thought I was kidding you, right? He's got 35. He's got a chance to score 40 before halftime. 35 points with 1:54 to go in the first half.
Well, here you're going to see Bernard King has the ball. Now the crowd, they realize King is on the roll. They're saying shoot, shoot, shoot. Now they clear out the side, and here you see the foul right there by Ramsey and the shot. I tell you, the fans, they...
And the Knicks steal the ball. Get it to Bernard. Goes baseline. He's fouled. We have no numbers for points and a half in this. By 14. 1:02 to play in the period. And they got Buck Williams for fouling Bernard King. And now a technical foul has been called. So Bernard's going to go.
Throw. I'm going to make a big prediction. I'm going to predict he's going for his 40th point.
Bernard with it. 11 on the shot clock. 40 points. 40 for Bernard King in the first half. 64-48, the Knicks by 6.
Ramsey just scored, and the reason why he scored is because Otis Birdsong is hurt. I know you were talking to him as you were walking across the floor. What did he say about his knee?
It's the left knee, and it's injured behind the knee. Bernard King again. Bernard King's hit 2 in a row. He really cooled off at halftime.
It seems like
56 to the Knicks.
It seems like I've been hit.
All right, the Nets on the attack. Buck Williams still lost the ball. Bernard King, nice pass. Great pass, Bernard King to Cummings. And King gave it off to Sparrow, nothing inside. Bernard fakes, now shoots over Jaminski and hits it.
Healthy again, and right now Bernard King's eyes are really beginning to lighten up. Hello. Goodbye.
Bernard King, I mean, you talk about good in position.
With Turner behind him, and you saw the results, 2 points, chance for a three-point play, and he let King try to shoot over somebody instead of just turning around and shooting down most of the night.
Whiskey's had a good night, 21 points and 8 rebounds.
Forget it.
Bernard King shooting over George Johnson.
Too quick.
He's got 51 points. He's one shy
of his career high.
Which was 52.
Taking that shot, falling away in the
Bernard King's been patient here, Butch. He showed the last time when he made the pass to Cummings. Now he decides to go, and he gets fun.
Moved laterally to guard him. That time he did.
It's by 4.
And Allback really didn't like that call as Michael Ray Richardson hit the shot as the 3 seconds was called. Guard Bernard King, so King will be going for his 54th and 50th.
Bernard finally scores over George Johnson, and the Knicks by 4, 56 for Bernard King.
And New Jersey has gotten back into the game, especially the second half.
Absolutely. Bernard King goes to Cummings. Bullseye. The Nets weren't having any of that. Now it's Bernard King. He's been a one-Knick player. On this foul shot, he's tied the record. You saw it here. 58 for Bernard King. And the ball slipped out of his hands, I believe.
To get over the hurdle, and now
Bernard King looking for his 60th point. 60 for Bernard King. The Knicks by 3. Knicks now by 6, but it's academic. In 1 second, New Jersey comes from behind.
Terpesona, aku terpesona memandang wajahmu yang manis. Tiap hari kita chatting, malamnya kita calling, baper sampai salting, tapi napa kamu ghosting? Welot kang ghosting, kang ghosting, kang ghosting. Welot kang ghosting, kang ghosting, kang ghosting, kang ghosting. Semoga ya tahun ini lebih baik dari tahun kemarin yang lewat begitu saja tanpa lakukan apa-apa. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. For you, man, I swear I'll do the worst. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, man, I swear I do the worst. Oh, 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 oh.
106, 103, and a terrific duel between the two centers. In 10 days and a good portion on the road. Charles Smith changed his mind. Here is Patrick Ewing. The Knicks 5. How do they move the backboard on Charles? Scott's pass broken up. Ewing picks to Starks.
Quick athlete.
Knicks lead 7-4. Ewing. Ewing. Yes. The early portion of this quarter. Ewing with the jump hook. And the Knicks now lead 19-10. Patrick Ewing off to a fast start. He's hit 4 out of 5 for 8 points. The room. Now Ewing puts the move on Rollins. Yes, Patrick Ewing has 10 points.
And interesting, Mark, no double team that time. They're going to let, and maybe they'll get.
Ewing shooting. Patrick Ewing's lead. Starks for Ewing. Yes. Here's Smith. Ewing puts it down. Well, Patrick Ewing has had his way in dominating Shaquille O'Neal in this first half. 16 points for Ewing. We're down to the final seconds. O'Neal hand check by Ewing. Good play by Anthony. Stripped him from behind. Off the mark. Shot clock is at 5. Here's Ewing with a drop step. Had to pitch it out. Smith, yes, at 59. Here's Ewing wide open. The Knicks lead 61. Go third quarter. Drop step move by Ewing. Oh, very friendly rim for Patrick Ewing. And now 3. Ewing with the fadeaway. 3-point range. Orlando 5-14 led by Styles. Offensive foul. For Shaquille O'Neal. Here's Ewing. Yes. They split 4 games last year. This has developed into a terrific rivalry. Starks for 3. Yes. Ewing off the fake. Oh, what a move by Patrick Ewing. First he faked Royal, then cut inside and put the head fake. 4 of the last 5. Charles Smith handling the ball well. Charles Smith for Patrick Ewing. Oh, what a play by Smith, who normally does not look to handle the Anthony off the steal. Starks for Ewing. 32-12, tied for the lead in the Central. Patrick Ewing, hearing the applause, 15 of 21, 32 points and 9 rebounds. So the New York Knicks have defeated the Orlando Magic, pulling away in the fourth quarter. To do it, 95-76.
I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. For you, man, I swear I'll do the worst. Oh, don't you worry.